Hi everybody, it's Kia again from Cara Bookkeeping Specialists. We provide outsourced bookkeeping services to business owners and accountants, and we are carrying on with our Taxes the Basics series. Now today we're going to be talking about national insurance contributions. Maybe you've heard that before, maybe you've seen it at NICs, you're going to see it as both throughout the course of this video. And I need to give you a really quick heads up. National insurance is one of those taxes that just causes me a lot of headache. Okay, it's annoying, it's messy, it's complicated. I don't like it, to be completely frank, but I'm going to try my best to explain it to you as much and as clearly as I can. I'm going to try and make it easy. I don't know what to tell you guys. To be honest, I'm going to try my best. Okay, I do absolutely recommend that if you become an employer, you start to employ people, or you want to pay yourself through salary for your business, please get someone else to do it for you. I've done payroll for many years for hundreds and hundreds of people. I've done weekly, bi-weekly, 4-weekly and salary monthly payrolls for countless people, and I'm telling you now, it is not worth it for you as a company director or owner to do your own payroll. That's my personal opinion. I don't recommend you do it. Get a professional to do it. If you start employing people, get a professional to do it. It will save you so much hassle in the future. So that's my warning to you. Welcome to the madness that is national insurance. Well, national insurance contributions are the taxes that we pay to secure entitlement to state benefits and contributes towards some national benefits such as JSA or ESA, and now would be universal credit as times have changed. When I talk about state benefits, the biggest one, the benefit that is for us, is the state pension, so the government pension we get when we reach that retirement age. It's automatically deducted from your wages via PAYE if you're an employee. So the same way we talked about income tax in the previous video, your PAYE, the deductions you get through your salary. If you're an employed person, then national insurance is also deducted automatically at the same time. The same way with the self-assessment tax return and income tax being calculated as a self-employed person, you need to calculate this one yourself. But the added needle in the backside is that if you're an employer, you also need to pay national insurance contributions for your employees as well. Okay, so sometimes you will see this NICEE, which is employees national insurance contributions, or you'll see ER, like it will be in capital, NICER, and that's employers national insurance contributions, because sometimes it can get a little bit confusing. So let's have a look at the rates and the thresholds. Well, there's 3 main types of rates that you're going to come across. You've got national insurance 1, which is 12% on your salary if you're earning up to £4,167 per month. So anything your salary up to that, you're going to pay 12% in national insurance. If you're earning above £4,167, you will pay 2% national insurance. You've got national insurance contributions class 2. That's if you're self-employed and your profits are above £6,475 in a year, then you will pay a fixed rate of £3.5 per week, £3.05 per week, which average out at £158 per year. We've got national insurance type 4, which is again, if you're self-employed and your profits are between 9,500 up to 50,000 in a year, you will pay 9%. And if your profits are above £50,000 in a year, then you will pay 2%. There is national insurance contributions type 3, which I'm not going to discuss because it makes no sense. There are also 3 types of common thresholds you'll come across. That is the lower earning limit. Now, if you're at the lower earnings limit, you don't need to pay any national insurance contributions. We're going to look at that when we look at the example of how to maximize your benefits for NICs. There's a primary threshold, which is generally for employees. So when you're earning £9,500, that's when you start to have to qualify to pay national insurance. Now, The personal allowance for income tax is £12,500. You get that much tax free. But for national insurance, it's £9,500. So after that, you need to start paying national insurance. And the secondary threshold is the employer's threshold, which means they need to pay 13.8% national insurance on their employer's contributions. On salaries, they pay above £732 per month, and we'll be using that in our calculation as well. So it's a little bit complex, but let's just go ahead and look straight at the pros and cons. I think it'll be easier for you to see it in an actual example. What are the benefits of national insurance? Well, it entitles you to state pension. It entitles you to state benefits. The biggest benefit, in my opinion, being state pension or government pension that you get when you retire. The flip side of that is that it is an additional tax. It's an additional tax on top of VAT that we pay automatically and income tax that we pay pretty much automatically, or corporation tax if you're a limited company. Another pro is that it was meant to be scrapped. Con is that it hasn't been scrapped yet. So they keep talking about scrapping it, and then they haven't scrapped it, and then they're going to talk about it again, and they haven't done it again. So we'll just see what happens with that one later on. But the fact that they're talking about scrapping it just shows you how useless it is. The other one benefit is that you can make voluntary contributions. So if you're under any of those thresholds we spoke about in the previous slide, and you don't have to pay national insurance contributions, but you want to make those contributions because it enables you to be eligible for certain state benefits, then you can pay voluntarily. And you would probably pay class 2s, which is £150 a year, which is not very much to enable you to be eligible for a state pension at the end of your working life. And the other negative of that is that it's very complex to figure out if you're self-employed or if you're an employer. To be honest, it's quite difficult. Now, the main thing about national insurance contribution is that it's a regressive tax. So remember when we spoke about income tax, we said it was a progressive tax, which means that if you earn less, you pay less. And if you earn more, you pay more. National insurance is a regressive tax. You'll have noticed from the percentages that we spoke about on the previous slide, if you earn above £50,000, you pay 2%. If you earn below £50,000, you're paying 12%. So if you earn more, you pay less in tax. And if you earn less, you're paying a higher percentage in tax. And that is, once again, a personal choice if you see that as a positive or a negative. I'm going to leave it there today because it is a complex subject. And essentially, I've given you the facts and figures, right? So those percentages and rates and thresholds that I talked about, that's the bare bones of it. I do think it is easier to explain and understand national insurance contributions when we're looking at worked examples. So I'm going to figure out a couple of different ways to actually show this to you guys. I think a visual tool is the best way to help you understand how national insurance works and how to calculate it. So we're going to be looking at how to maximize the benefits. That's really going to be looking at the combo payment between salary and dividends if you're a limited company director employing yourself. Make sure you're utilizing those national insurance contribution benefits, making yourself eligible for the state benefits at the end of the year, but not paying any tax, and then utilizing your dividend allowance as well to make sure you're getting as much tax-free benefits as you can. And then we'll look at just how to calculate it in a very simple terms. If you are self-employed and you need to make that submission at the end of the year for your SATRs, how do you actually work out how much you need to pay there? So thanks very much for joining me. I'm sorry about this one, but it is one of the biggest taxes out there and probably one you're going to come across most. And it is important to try and get some understanding of it if you can. If you guys have any resources that make national insurance fun, I would love to hear about them, because I would love to go and try and find a way to enjoy this tax more. I enjoy the other taxes. I don't mind doing them. Don't mind talking about them. NIC is the one that kind of bothers me a lot. So if you have any resources to share with me, I would really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and follow. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.